So I was just gonna kind of do like a little update thing because I haven't been making videos much. That's actually because the thing that I'm recording on right now is, well, it's doing that thing like where it goes orange like that for some reason. I don't understand. Like I just figured that out. But so basically what's going on is so stuff happened. Traded out my PC because needed some stuff. So that's what I did. So now I'm running on my laptop. So I'm like, I'll still record videos, but it's mainly going to be Dark Souls and Overwatch related. And of course, you have the PlayStation videos, which I'll be recording videos on PlayStation. Like if you guys want me to, like I can go live on um, like the PlayStation VR games. I can do those if you want me to. Yeah, I just got a new guitar not too long ago. It's actually like I think it's pretty sick. Like it. Okay, so basically, here, let's move this. Okay, so basically, it is a I can't remember what it is, but it sounds really nice and it works really nice. And there's like these little caps right here. They're actually $100 bill things. It's actually really cool. But so the guitar, like, so it's basically a bunch of lottery tickets that were put on it, but then they started like to rip them off. See, why does it do that? I don't know. See, okay, but see at the very tip, there's a large $100,000 thing. So for lottery tickets, which I thought was pretty cool. But if anyone knows how to fix this going orange, I would love to know. Because now I look orange. Here, let's do this. Okay, there it goes. It's fixing itself. Which, okay, and then it's who knows? Okay. Okay, so yet again, so those of you actually that will be watching it, if any of you guys are wanting to see any videos or come up anything like that, you can always comment down. And I'll see you later on because I only have 6 subscribers at the moment, but so I'll possibly see it, and yeah, it might be cool. But yeah, so there's just been a lot of implications with different things going on. So eventually, I'm gonna start getting into uploading stuff like that. Which I think this is like the that was an ugly face. Just like this face is always ugly. It's like the second time. Yes, it's the second time that whatever it's called. Second time you see my face. So I look a little bit different. I think I have like a little bit fatter cheeks and my jawline's probably not as pronounced, but who cares? I've been eating more. But yeah, so I mean, I am a grown kid, so sitting at a whopping. I'm not actually gonna say my age. That'll be in like a later milestone. But hey, you never know. So but okay, so guys, this is actually kind of like my plan on what I'm doing. I'm thinking of trying to upload Monday and Thursdays. With like going through up there's a Scarface. This is God touching man's hand, and then up there I have some stuffed animals and stuff. But and then my rack for all my game stuff is up there, which I have more games than that. But the games are right there, and then like I have. Oh yeah, I got this. The Okay, no, it doesn't work either. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So if you guys would like to see a live stream or anything on that, comment that down below. Let's see look at this. Oh god, I hate being fat. Oh shit. But yeah, so if you guys anything that you guys want to see or anything like that, just go ahead and comment it. You can do it in the chat now if you actually are watching live, which nobody's watching at this moment. But yeah, so you could always do that, and then just like a bunch of stuff you could do. But yeah, that's always interesting. And hopefully I can get my buddy to come over actually here quickly so we can hang out. So yeah. Okay. So well, let's talk about. Okay, I don't know why this is going orange. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so okay. So oh my god, I hate this. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Huh. Mm. Okay, so I actually kind of figured out a topic. Okay, so there's this wait, so like for guitars, like shit, you should see two back there. I have my left-handed strat, and then my acoustic right there, and then of course this bad boy, which she's awesome. Which I don't name my guitars, but okay, so honestly, this is the strings that I run, hybrid slinkies, which are really good strings, which you can always run those. Which if you are getting into like guitars, stuff like that, I honestly recommend doing it because you can tune to the normal tuning that people use on guitars. You can go half step down, half step up on both of them. But like I'm not like super educated on guitars or anything like that. But hey, it works. And then hmm. and then the app that I was talking about. Okay, so like for like since I become like trying to like learn guitar, this app called Musician, which it's actually like a really really good app. Like there's like tons of songs, which hopefully I do get a sponsor. We'll start making guitar videos, but like Musician is awesome. It's like a really really cool app. Like I mean I enjoy it. I mean I think premium's worth it. That's just my idea. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. And then yeah, it's great. It's great, 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 great. But I don't know what to talk about. Well, huh. Okay, so actually here, let's actually do this. Okay, so Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, right? Okay, so it's a game being released by From Software, and Hidetaka Miyazaki, so the person who made Dark Souls 3 and 1. So the first, so 1 and 3 of Dark Souls, he made those, and then also I think he made um yeah, he made Bloodborne as well, and I also think Demon Souls. But okay, so then so Sekiro Shadows Die Twice or at GameStop. You can actually purchase this game or pre-order it, and you'll get like this like cool little like letter opener of his like katana, which I think is pretty cool. And so this game though is like it's honestly like really 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 interesting. So it's kind of in my opinion like so far like watching videos and stuff about it, it's a mixture of which it's like kind of like a mixture of Dark Souls 2 and 3 combat with Dishonored's combat if you made it in third person. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But so it's a soon to come action adventure game, and it's as I said I didn't say this, but it's developed by From Software and I think Activision's publishing it. The game is scheduled to release for Windows 10, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on March 22nd of 2019, which is like it's coming up, man. I already have it pre-ordered, but it's like there's so many things, but like okay, so like okay, so like okay, so like if like there's gonna be like a lot of questions in the game, everything like that, and the game is taking place and it's like a reimagined late 16th century Sengoku period in Japan, and the player, so like you take control of a ninja, also known as shinobi, which he was left to die after his lord, I think his lord was kidnapped, and his arm was like his arm was cut off by I think it was like by a samurai of the Ashina clan, and his arm was like replaced by a prosthetic arm, and it's like, and then I think it's like I think it's like a Bushi who calls him Shakiro, and he also says like he calls him the one-armed wolf, and he has a katana and his prosthetic arm, of course, which is his left arm was cut off. But so Sekiro in Japanese actually does mean a one-armed wolf, and so he has like all these different things. Like you can change it into an axe, into a grappling hook. I think you can change it to like launch grenades and stuff like that. But so Shakiro was actually like starting to be developed like in like late 2015, like I think right after the Old Hunters was released actually. And the game was revealed at a teaser trailer in the Game Awards 2017. It was in December, and it was like a Bloodborne 2 hyped thing, which I mean, even me, I was sitting there excited. But it said shadows die twice, and it had like the Bloodborne kind of like it was like his prosthetic arm being put on, kind of like with the things kind of going on, which I would show it to you, but I'll actually leave, or I can't leave a link, but it's a really really cool thing. But so and then like so it's like okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so so that like the game's like full title was finally released, like to be called Shakiro Shadows Die Twice, and it was a Microsoft press conference at E3 2018, and as I said before, Miyazaki of From Software Studios is like he created the Soul series and Bloodborne, but he did not create Dark Souls 2 anyway, and it's being published by Activision, which I did just confirm. But so and then another awesome thing that I'm liking, it was the soundtrack was composed by or Yuka Kidamura, which so far what I know of this person is they're really good, and I don't know if they're male or female, to be honest, but hopefully this is going to be a good game, because I mean um like like the collector's edition was like it's supposed to like release the same day, and you're supposed to get like 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 steelbook, kind of like what you got in, like the Black Ops 4 thing and all that. And it's supposed to be like you're supposed to get like a figurine to Sekiro, an art book, and you get a map with the download code for the soundtrack and in-game coin replicas. Like, oh, okay, yeah. So like you get like the in-game coins, which are, I guess that'd be pretty cool. And then so so they're saying that Shikiro, it draws inspiration from something called the Tenchu series of stealth action games, and they were published From Software, and the the game actually was considered of being a sequel to Tenchu, but the series has kind of already been shaped by different studios, because or like before they got the rights to it, so they they took the project in a different direction, which I think is going to be an amazing game, like an amazing game. And Miyazaki has been saying that they believe in like the multiplayer. Yeah, okay, yeah. Miyazaki intended for the combat changes to capture the feel of swords clashing, with fighters trying to create an opening to deliver the fatal strike. He and the team also created a game to be fully single player experience, as they believed in multiplayer to have limitations they wanted to avoid. The word secure, and yeah, as I already said, it means one-armed wolf. And it's supposedly a reference to the player's character situation, which is saying wolf, meaning like one-armed wolf, meaning whenever a wolf is injured, like they're instantly killed, or they're shipped, like they run away and they live on their own. It's like the kind of like the lone wolf thing, like they just don't get a pack anymore. But like so okay, so like the term though, like Shadows Die Twice, it was only actually supposed to be like a slogan for the game, but then Activision was like, "Yo, can it please be the final name?" They're like, "Hell yeah!" So, but there are like no like historic locations or historical people in the game, to my knowledge, and then like there's like so many things that are gonna be coming out, but like okay, so like, but if you guys don't know about From Software though, like they made another Centuries episode series. They made Armored Core, the Echo Knight series, Kingsfield series. He, they made the Soul series from Software, by the way. They made 3D Dot, Game Heroes, Adventure of Cookie and Cream, Bloodborne, Chrome Hounds, and then they made actually a new one, which people are thinking that it's because they're wanting the I think it's like the Unreal Engine, I think is what they're starting to use now or something like that. But it's Sony, so Sony from Software Studio, or Sony Japan from Software Studios, or like they're kind of getting into like making a game, right? Like for like VR and just to use the I think they're using like the Unreal Engine or something like that. But so play or it's said to say that PlayStation is like, Sony is basically like they gave them like a bunch of money so they could make like this VR game, and they came out with something called Deracine, which is honestly a really cool game. So if you guys want to see that, I need to start getting some money first, but I might actually be able to play that for you guys. And then they made the Enchanted Arms game, External Ring, Evergrande, Forever Kingdom, Frame Guide, Kuon, Lost Kingdoms 2, Metal Wolf Chaos, Monster Hunter, Diary, Marakuma, Ninja Blade, Odigi 2, which soon to be Shakira Shadows Die Twice. They made Shadow Tower Abyss, Steel Battalion, Heavy Armor, Tenshu, Yushune, Indarian, or something like that. But the Kadokawa Corporation is pretty big. But this is supposed to be an awesome action adventure stealth game, and I mean the things that were actually like the beta, they were pulling out like with like people like we're killing like a secret boss and everything like that. But this game is supposedly going to be huge. Like it's going to be like a big game. But I'm ready for this game to come out because I mean it's awesome, and I mean I'm happy I've been able to ramble on so far about this, but it's just supposed to be game, like a great game, and it, as I said before, it is coming out on it's coming out on the PlayStation 4. It's going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. So if you are wanting to play this game, you are going to want to like get a thing, a PlayStation 4, which I mean, some people will sit there and say, "Oh yeah, get a PlayStation Pro or PlayStation 4 Pro," but I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need it. You don't need it. I have a Slim, and I sit there and I play my VR games on a Slim, and I'm perfectly fine. It runs just fine. It's PlayStation 4 is only for 4K, but that's really it. But I've been playing on my PlayStation so much lately. Like it's crazy because I got the VR and I've been playing on that a lot. But this is awesome. Like this is honestly awesome, and everything from Software has been making some great games since since like almost their beginning, and I think that this is going to be an awesome time for them. Like it's going to be an awesome time, and I think that they're going to wrap things up. Like they're going to pick things up, and they're going to make a great game with Shakiro, and they're going to most likely be making other games like it. And it is said to be like possibly implementing multiplayer gameplay in some of their other games. So like there's 2 games in the make, or yeah, 3, I think 3 game. Well, they said 2.5 games. Now there's 2 games, I think, yeah, because they released that RCNA, so it's one of the games. They released Killer Shadows the twice, and they're gonna working on another one that's hopefully gonna be in the Soulsborne series, which it could be a like me being me. Like I really want a remastered version of Demon Souls, and I think it would be awesome. I want a remaster of Demon Souls and Demon Souls 2, and then I want them to start releasing other games because I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but like the Demon Race in Dark Souls 3 is actually starting to go like way far down, and just me being me, I hate that so much. But it's just everything is going on in the Soulsborne series, and hopefully everything will be brought up, and hopefully it will be working because I mean everything's working out so far so good right now for us. I mean, me myself included, I'm a huge From Software fan. Like, I mean, I love all the games. Started playing Dark Souls 1, played Dark Souls 2. I've beaten Dark Souls 3 countless times, beaten Dark Souls 1 I think 4 or 5 times. But dude, this is just awesome though. Like, this is honestly awesome. But everything is going great. And then supposedly there are like a bunch of like new like guns and stuff like this. Like oh crap, I spelled that wrong. Okay, so we're actually gonna be talking about some of these. So okay, so like I don't know if you guys know what the SHOT Show is, but it's kind of like a gun club. But okay, so like right now I'm going to MLO.com category firearms, and it's firearm news. So okay, so there's gonna be three, oh hell yeah. Okay, so supposedly there's gonna be three budget friendly 1911 magazine designs that are coming out. So like okay, so like whenever someone's like, okay, so like what this is saying right now, it says when discussing 1911 magazines, normally one hears names like Wilson Combat, Chip Mormick, Springfield, etc. Here's some budget-friendly 1911 magazines, and I guess this is just showing like that there's there's some Metgar 1911 45 ACP magazines, supposedly budget-friendly. Metgar have been one of the industry standard magazines manufacturers since 1965, simulated in Garden Valtrompo in Guasego in the province of Brescia, set three factors that boast more than 75,000 combined square feet. These manufacturing facilities produce magazines for several well-known major manufacturers handgun. When discussing 1911 magazines, Metgar doesn't typically come up. One normally hears names like Wilson Combat, Chip Mormick, Ed Brown, Springfield, Canterbury, Rock Island, etc. However, especially if you're in budget-minded, Metgar 1911 magazine should be on your list. They are quality-made projects, and in my experience, have high reliability rate, function well, and a wide array of 1911 manufacturers products. I used an 8-round full size 45 ACP magazines in nickel-coated steel. They run about $25 compared to Wilson's Combat's comparable products at about 40. Don't get me wrong, I love Wilson Combat mags, but I like options too, which I mean I see where he's coming from. And then the Brownell's 9mm 1911 magazine, they're also there, which I've actually heard of these. Like they're not I'm sorry. They're not like super great, but they are exceptional. And to my knowledge, they don't even jam that much, like ever. And then the Ed Brown magazines aren't like they're like budget never really comes to mind, but you can actually like go up to like gun shop stuff and you might be able to find these like these magazines for about $25, which I mean I think they're good. That's just me though, but I mean I that's like I think they're pretty good magazines. Ed Brown magazines have never really heard anything. And then the AIM Surplus, that company, Mosin Nagant rifles, Tokarev pistols, and Surplus 7.62 times 54R. Okay, so supposedly, okay, yeah, so these people just got a bunch of Mosin Nagant rifles. And if you guys do not know, Mosin Nagant rifles are very cheap, very reliable, and amazing, amazing, amazing rifles. If you can get your hands on them, get your hands on them. Especially, it might be a bolt-action rifle, but these things are reliable like no other. You can throw them in the mud, throw them in the water, throw them in everything, and you could probably still you'd probably be fine, and nothing was gonna happen. And then so. And then Glock is a very very big company, and in the gun community, just like to gaming computers, stuff like that. That community, like they build their own stuff. Like it's like these people right now they're advertising the Nomad 9 frame, which there's like a video and everything to it, which I think is not bad. And then and then there's an AR upper for $150, and there's supposedly free shipping and handling. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so Cerman Firearms like they unveiled their I think they're bringing back the 1862 pocket navy conservation pistol. And yeah, okay, so it's a highly anticipated 1862 pocket navy conservation revolver chambered in the modern 308 ACP caliber. Let's look at this. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Cimarron Firearms, like they're like a huge company in like history of the Old West in America. Like they're like because they put like older firearms into reproduction, and so they're saying that they're gonna be taking the 1862 pocket navy conservation, and like they're gonna supposedly they're gonna respect its historic pedigree, and then they have it chambered in 380 ACP, which is it's going to be an EDC, which is an everyday carry to those of you that don't know. But that's a really good revolver, and it's from looking at it right now, it's a bunch of kind of looks like a Victorian age elegance to a old west just smoothness, and like what they said is they said that it's a Victorian era looking firearm with the practicality of a modern firepower. So I don't know if you guys don't know, but it's a 5-shot revolver, and there's a rich, historically accurate blued finish on it. So that means that the blued finish, meaning that it's a historically accurate blued steel, which means that they did it how they did it back in the day. So there's a brass trigger guard, backstrap, and an attractive one-piece varnished walnut stock, and they have it with a 6-inch barrel. And the revolver has a suggested price of $570.70, which. And then no, other people are saying that they have a 3-inch barrel option, and then they have one that has a bird's head grip in a 3-inch barrel. Yeah, there's a couple of people that are like wanting it like 22 Magnum and all that, but and then the Taurus TX22 pistol magazine capacity, lightweight, concealable. Okay, so the Taurus TX22 is a new a new handgun, kind of reminding me of a Cobra pistol. That's what it looks like. And okay, so this so it's it's a medium-sized 22 long rifle, semi-automatic pistol, and it's coming in at a whopping 17.3 ounces. Has a 16-round magazine, which 17 ounces is not very much at all. So they're saying it's going to be compared to the new Kel-Tec CP33, which is a very, very, very supposedly good pistol, which I mean, from what I've seen, it's a good pistol. And so, so the Taurus, it's having a 16-round magazine, which is actually pretty cool. Most 22 round or like 22 magazines carry around 12 rounds. And then Smith & Wesson, a Walther, so basically, the Taurus has 16 rounds. It's a big improvement. Well, not big, but it's a okay improvement over like common 12-round magazines, like for some of the models of the Smith & Wesson and Walther pistols. And 16 rounds, yet again, it is only half the capacity of the it's like the Keltec CP33, but both guns are new to the market. So that's always good. The Taurus is it's a lot smaller than the Keltec. And the Keltec is not pocket sized whatsoever. But so far what they're saying is that the Taurus is pocket sized. And the Keltec CP33 is it's like a normal like size and lightweight pistol because it only weighs 24 ounces, but it's 10 and a half inches long. So the Taurus, it has pocket potential in there. And that's what they're saying. They're saying that it's 7 inches long and 5.5 inches high. Well, not 5.5, but like 5.4 inches high. It has a it has a had a 4-inch barrel. The barrel is threaded as well, so there's like threads inside the envelope, like of the side, like so it's which means that there is an adapter for 1.5 by 28 threads, and it's included with the pistol, which I thought is cool. And the TX22 has takedown very similar to a Glock, which that's good, and that's honestly good, my opinion. And we're at 31 minutes, guys, so I am actually going to end this now, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. So I'm gonna say again, which I know nobody was watching the stream, but hey, I just kind of did put out information on Secure Status twice, and of course your firearm news. So I'll see you guys again later, and bye bye.